This is the Magic Chef portable washer. It is a 1.6 cubic feet drum. I do not know why it's called a chef when it is actually a washer, but so it is. I will give you my honest evaluation of this and how it washes my clothes. Won't I, Rosie? And I put a towel on the floor just in case I get some drips of water, which realistically happens with the connection and disconnection, so have one on the floor, wipe it up with your foot, make your life easier. Isn't it? Yes! Please like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Yes, Rosie. One thing I really like about this washer specifically is that they do have a spot for delicates, and I do find that it does work on things that I would normally hand wash. If I even want to be safer, I put it in a little mesh washing bag and then I put it on the delicate wash, and that for me has been really great to reduce the amount of hand washing that I have to do. I purchased the caster on the bottom with wheels, which makes it really easy for me to just push it into the back area there and when I'm not using it. And for a while I was actually pushing it all the way into my bedroom, which is still easier for me than going down to the laundry room at my apartment complex, which has terrible hours and I can't actually wash my clothes there. So this is the drainage hose. You're going to want to weight it down. I usually put something like a plate on top of it. That's what works for me. Never ever ever do something like this where the drain is blocked, because the sound you'll end up hearing is the water overflowing and going on your floor. This connection right here is the connection I leave on all the time, and it's the connection that is for the washing machine. It's not very different from the attachment that you would have at many budget apartments, so it's not bothering me. In order to set up the washer, I click this part on and I turn it on. There is an attachment for hot water. It goes to a different attachment on this machine. It goes right here. So I could just essentially swap this out, put it there, and use hot water. Instead, that's not what I choose to do because I don't wash my clothes with hot water. Do I, Rosie? No, I don't. Now, for this one, it's actually a pretty big drum. So this is a throw blanket. This is a full-size towel, and I think I can fit the last bit in. That's a hand towel. This can fit enough for a queen size fitted sheet, top sheet, pillowcases, and then a few other things. So if that's something you're interested in for potentially make the decision as to whether or not you purchase a portable washer, that could help you out. Threw in the laundry detergent and another hand towel right there. For me, it's just the on start button, and I choose the soak wash. Where is it? There we go, because I like to have the water come in, agitated it a little bit, and then it stops so that the clothing can get a little bit cleaner. I would recommend that for any of these portable washers, just because they are a bit less powerful than the major washing machines. Then maybe put the water in, agitate a little bit, and then let it soak. When I started doing that with this washer, my clothes came out all the time clean, as opposed to previously where it was like 95%. Now, large wash, cold water, bulky seems fine, and I always do an extra rinse. It's 69 minutes and start. You're gonna hear the water come in. I've really liked having a portable washing machine. Yes, it does take up space in my kitchen. This allows me to live in a less expensive apartment because I'm not paying for a washer dryer in the apartment, and I view it as a really good investment for saving money. And for the length of time that I've had this washing machine, it's already paid for itself if you consider the same size apartment with a washing machine and how much I'm saving by living in an apartment that doesn't have a washing machine. If I were to need the sink at this point in time, the washer is running. The water is not coming through even though it's on. I could turn it off momentarily, disconnect the hose, use the tap now,
I only turn off the water so I'm not sprayed. Reconnect easily with one hand and turn it on so that when the washer needs the water, it is ready to go. This is what it looks like when it drains. Oh shoot, thank goodness I'm here. My sink was clogged somehow. Saved by the video. So, don't be like me. Double check that your sink is not backed up. That's never happened to me before. This is how I store the washer when I'm done with it. I put the drainage hose in the drum. I put the water connection hose in the drum because that way if any water drips down, it will just get out of the washer when I run the next load and it will all be handled. And I run it enough that like water's not sitting in it. And I just leave it open the whole time. So if any airing out has to happen, it can happen right now. And I don't actually have this much kitty litter. These are old buckets that I use. That's for dirty laundry of the cloths because I use a paperless kitchen for the most part, at least. And then clean cloths on the top, laundry detergent that I made myself on the bottom. And I'll make a video on how I make it, and it only takes up like a shoebox worth of space. And a year's worth for one person, over a year's worth of laundry detergent only takes a shoebox worth. I went back to like doing it in a big bucket. Nope, I'm just gonna go back to the shoebox. One really important thing about this, in the drum, there's this part right here that you pop out very easily, and it contains the lint that it collects. This doesn't have that much. If I run a load full of towels, or if I do my cleaning cloths and everything, it will have a lot. So just a little bit of cat hair. Now, this washer does not take out enough cat hair that you won't need lint rollers. So if you're at a place where you do have access to a dryer, you might want every so often just take things that are much more prone to getting cat hair and throw them in the dryer for just a quick run, because that's what I've always found is like the best at getting rid of cat hair or dog hair, because I've had both, is a quick run through the dryer. I still think it's worth it. So here you go. And there's just a little extension out. Put it in there and push. That is my honest review of this, and that is where it stays all the time.